Previously on Batman, Master of Fear.
I promise you that GCPD is working harder than ever to ensure public safety. We think that these recent attacks do not match the MO of the Black Mask. However, my men and I are looking into every possibility.
Look, earlier at the press conference, Mayor Sionis said that he would do everything in his power to stop the mask.
You know, if the mayor can do everything in his power, then what are we still doing here? It's been 3 years I've been standing here telling these same stories.
Batman's been there for 3 years.
Do you truly believe that?
Crane killed him.
Crane failed. That is why I exist. In order to flush out the Bat, we must get his attention by eliminating his assets.
You have no idea what Commissioner's ordinance. We have all units available searching for him. I will not give up hope until he's found. And I will not stop until the mask is destroyed.
I am a man of my word. And I promise you that I, Roman Sionis, will do everything in my power as mayor to stop any terrorist that threatens the city.
I was starting to think you weren't ever going to come back. It's been a long time.
Is this the evidence you've gathered?
Yeah, that's it. Are you going to talk to me?
My absence was necessary.
Why? Why was this so damn necessary?
I needed to heal.
That's it? That's your excuse?
Scarecrow told me he was training a possible successor.
Assuming that's even true, you didn't think that that was something that I deserved to know about?
I'm sorry!
Well, your apology doesn't help me, Bruce. And it doesn't help my men either. They're getting cut down out there left and right.
I thought he would come after me.
I mean, come after you.
The last time I faced Crane, I could barely move. He had an opportunity to end me. So I left, and I healed. I knew Crane had contacts outside of Gotham, so I went after them. But still, I could find no evidence of a possible successor.
So you didn't know Scarecrow was training someone until he told you?
No.
I'll show you something. When I got gassed by the fear toxin, I saw a man wearing a mask just like this one. Now, at first I thought it was a hallucination, but maybe it's connected.
Looks like a Japanese Oni mask. Is this who we're looking for?
Just might be. I know it's not Black Mask.
Black Mask. He's still active then.
Unfortunately, yes.
Jim, it's been 3 years.
Damn it, Bruce! I'm doing the best I can with the people I've got left.
I am sorry. I'll pay White a visit. See what he knows.
Thank you.
How are you, Jim?
Doing all right, considering. Bullock's looking into the attack.
Keep a low profile.
I am.
Good.
Keep that. I'll be in touch. Bruce. Walked right into that one.
finest tonight in the fight against organized crime. GCPD confirms the arrest of several men, including alleged crime boss Warren White, who experts believe may have ties to Black Mask. There have been no confirmations, but some have already begun speculating that this operation may signal the return of Batman.
There have also been reports that the major case squad has revisited the warehouse where the body of Scarecrow was recovered. We reached out to Gotham Police, who declined to comment on these developments.
Damn it, I told him that those documents are legitimate. Bullet checked the cameras, the logs, everything. There is no trace of a breach.
I'm sure you heard, sir. Commissioner Gordon is here.
Thank you, Alfred.
I don't know why you went back to that hideout. We cleared the site after Crane died.
They didn't get everything.
It's gotta be broken, Bruce. Do you have any idea how old this must be? What's all this?
The file was encrypted, but I managed to get past it. It mostly just contains research records and data, but it is something.
Did you get anything?
Analysis of the text shows us that Crane likely had a few assistants. The scientist known as R provided the most complete accounts of their research. The documents detail a special fear toxin project that Crane was developing. The tests were also done on specific test subjects. These two have the most data associated with them. However, number 066 file ends abruptly, while number 089 continues.
So you think this 66 character is our guy?
That would make sense. It would show that Crane's student had left the program. Unfortunately, there's a detailed account of number 66's death at the hands of 89.
What?
The subjects were made stronger by being introduced to the fear toxin.
How's that even possible? Prolonged exposure to the toxin should be fatal.
I don't even know. What I do know is Crane's successor is far more dangerous than I thought.
More good news. Where are we on the assistants?
Alfred and I have managed to locate two of them, both deceased.
So then we've got nothing.
We're trying to find a link between Assistant R and any of Jonathan Crane's known associates. The sooner we find that link, the sooner we can plan our next move.
Nightmare? I need to talk to you. I set up the meeting with the bosses just as you requested.
There is a place in my organization for someone of your talents.
I'm not interested.
You have a rapport with bosses, and you make problems disappear. If you joined me, I would see that your value does not go unnoticed. You would be a lieutenant, not a glorified secretary. You would have access to real power, a stake in Gotham's future.
What about payment?
I'll pay you double what Sionis is offering you. And if you impress me, a percentage of the profits.
Sounds reasonable.
Of course. I have great expectations for your future accomplishments. Don't disappoint me.
So you had to decide to have an all-night hunt, huh, sir? Sir? Sir?
Sorry, Alfred.
Don't you think you need to get some rest?
I'm fine, Alfred.
It is a bit mad. We spent all those years searching for the shadow of Scarecrow, and he was under our noses the whole time.
It would have been better if he'd come after us. We could have prevented some of what's happened here.
You were in no condition to fight anyone. He would have destroyed you.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Alfred. I would have done some damage to him. Enough for you to finish him off.
Yes, sir, I'm sure, but I know you're joking. But, Bruce, you need to understand. The Batman was never meant to solve all of Gotham's problems. Help, yes, but you're just one man. You cannot carry the entire weight of a city like Gotham on your shoulders. No one can. You're not alone in this fight.
Citizens of Gotham City, it is time to wake up. You've been living in a dream made of lies and fallacies. For years, you've been controlled by the Phantom of Batman. I'm here to free you from him, as well as liberate you from your mayor, Roman Sionis. He can never rid Gotham of the Black Mask, because that would require him to rid the city of himself. I am Nightmare. I killed Scarecrow, and now I will end the reign of the Black Mask. I know you're listening, Batman. You better pay attention. It is time for the evolution of fear to be realized. Any last words, Mr. Mayor? Prepare yourself, Gotham. Your time is coming.
It is with great sadness that we mourn the passing of Mayor Roman Sionis. He was the cornerstone of our community. Sionis was a pillar of justice and hope, and a monument of truth and responsibility. I learned everything from him, and he is what made Gotham into the city that it is today. I just want to take a moment of silence for Roman Sionis.
With all due respect, sir, has Nightmare been captured?
Has Nightmare been captured? The GCPD is taking every step they can to fill in the gaps of the logistics of tracking down the locations, finding the ledgers, and just linking anybody to the payroll that could be associated with Nightmare.
Well, what actions are being taken? I have sources telling me that Sionis may have connections to the mob or even to Nightmare.
And what are your sources, Miss Stone? I mean, you're throwing dirt on a guy before he's even buried. There is no connection between Sionis and his murderer. He was a random target.
Well, Mr. Fiasco, we still need to know what's going to happen in terms of crime.
Well, Commissioner Gordon, he's more qualified to answer that. Commissioner!
Steps are being taken to capture Nightmare.
We've put together an elite task force of officers and agents from all facets of the GCPD, conducting an in-depth search of the entire city. We will leave no stone unturned. We'll track down every lead.
Is there any other connection between him and the other past threats?
Well, we're looking at connections between that and past crimes, but at this point we haven't come up with anything concrete. Listen, as soon as I have anything, you'll all be the first to know. It's really all the time I have. Thank you very much.
Commissioner, we're glad you're back.
Thanks. Lionel. I know you were tight with Sionis, and I know he isn't clean. I know he's probably connected to the Black Mask somehow. I just can't figure out how.
Well, those are serious allegations.
Cut the crap, Lionel. Just tell me the truth. You know anything about this Nightmare, where he is? I need to know, and I need to know right now.
Should I consult my lawyer?
A lawyer? You think a lawyer is going to protect you? Let me make something very clear. If something happens in this city tonight and people get hurt, and I find out it's because you withheld information from me, you're not going to have to worry about the Batman coming after you. Because there will not be a place on this planet where you are safe. And no lawyer, no mayor, no super criminal is going to protect you, not from me. Do we have an understanding, Lionel?
Reports have come in that the body of Gotham's late mayor, Roman Sionis, was found on the steps of Gotham Hall early this morning. Placed with the body was a note from his alleged murderer, Nightmare. We reached out to the mayor's office about this and the allegation that the late mayor was indeed Black Mask, but received no comment.
Invisible ink, sir?
Not this time. There is a hidden message, though.
And?
After Nightmare killed Sinus, he told me to pay attention. His whole focus is on me. Nightmare wants me dead because he views me as one who controls fear. Crane's whole philosophy hinged on there being only one master of fear. Anyone else is a threat.
So, where is Nightmare going to be?
The note says, Gotham's past shall be slain. The future shall come in amongst the tides, born amongst the dark satanic mills.
You never struck me as a student of William Blake.
Right, he's referencing Jerusalem.
Now, there are several factories in Gotham.
Yes, but the answer lies within the note. Gotham's past shall be slain. He means me. The future shall come in with the tide. He's going to be near the factories by the water.
You have doubts.
He's been one step ahead of us this whole time. He knows he has the advantage.
They always have a weakness.
It's different this time.
How so?
The others were always after something else. Nightmare's only interested in stopping me. Everyone he's harmed, everyone he's killed, has all been to get to me.
I need you to know that you are not to blame for what has happened. No. I promised your father that I would do whatever I could to help guide you.
I know what I have to do.
Don't repeat the past. Do not go out and follow him alone.
I can't let anyone else get hurt by this monster. This is my
Then just call Gordon on the phone.
If I tell Gordon, he won't show. If he suspects hesitation, he'll go back underground and continue to terrorize the city. I understand. I need to get ready. Will you help me?
Anything for you, Master Wayne.
I waited a long time for this, Batman. Although you came close to upsetting my plans, I always knew that fate would have us meet here. For this is where Crane last defeated you, and where he met his end.
Did you feel your power grow as you killed a broken man?
The legacy of fear tells us that there can only be one master. All others must be defeated. As I watched the light leave his eyes, he accepted his destiny with dignity. I'm surprised by your weakness.
I'm not done yet.
It is over, Batman. Time to join Crane and Sionis in Gotham's past.
You're not alone in this fight.
Nice shot, Jim.
Bruce, are you all right?
This one might take a while to recover from.
Yeah, but at least the city's safe. For now, anyway.
Until somebody else shows up. They always do.
What do you do now?
The Wayne name still means something to this city. Maybe I can use that to make a better Gotham. And with political vacancies, I'm sure there will be candidates who could use my support.
Bruce, that's not what I mean, your other job.
I've thought about it. I've talked it over with Alfred.
And?
Nightmare was right about one thing. We all need to adapt. Being static makes us vulnerable. I couldn't face Gotham's enemies like I could when I was younger, and now I might not ever be able to again.
Bruce,
it's
don't
true.
say that.
It's true. It's time to find someone to pass the cowl to. Stay out of trouble.